Hi everyone, and welcome back to my kitchen. My name is Caitlin, and I'm Beef Happy. Today, we are talking all things fish, and we are making an incredible and simple beer-battered fish taco. Let's get started. The first thing that we're going to be making is our fish batter. I actually use pancake mix for our beer batter, and it helps add that lightness and that fluffiness to our batter. So we have about 2 cups of our pancake mix, and then we're gonna add 1 cup of beer, 1 egg. So there's lots of fish out there, and our In the Know users are asking what a good starter fish is for those that aren't necessarily seafood lovers. I would say something to start with is a nice light white fish. It has less of that kind of ocean fishy taste, and they usually tend to be a little bit lighter and flakier. Adding beer to our batter is a great foaming agent that has carbon dioxide that adds bubbles to give that nice crispy texture for our fish taco. We're just gonna let that batter sit for about 15 minutes, and we're going to season our halibut, which we have cut up into about 1/2 inch wide pieces with salt and pepper. Before we add our fish to our batter, we're going to dip it into flour. This is going to add another level of crispness to our fish. So our In the Know users are asking what should they be looking for when they're at the market buying fresh fish. And this is a super important question. We wanna make sure that we're seeing lots of brightness and color in the fish all throughout, from the gills and the eyes to the body. And when you get home, you shouldn't keep it in the refrigerator for more than 1 to 2 days before cooking. Now we're going to take our halibut and dip it into our beer batter, putting it directly into our hot oil, which should be at about 350 degrees. A tip to note when you're cooking your fish is that you don't wanna overcrowd your pot, because what happens when you put cold or room temperature food directly into your pot, it drops the temperature of the oil. So right now we're only going to cook a couple pieces at a time for about 4 to 5 minutes. So to avoid overcooking fish, we want to make sure that the fish has about an internal temperature of 140 to 145 degrees. A good telltale sign is when the fish at its thickest part has a nice flaky texture. As we're cooking our fish, I'm using this large slotted turner from MIU France. And to cool off our fish, we have our Ultra Cuisine 100% stainless steel cooling rack. It's time to head into my favorite part, assembling and customizing our tacos. So first things first, we're going to make a quick crema sauce, and that revolves sour cream, a little bit of hot sauce, a splash of lime juice. We're just gonna mix that all together. We're gonna take our warm tortilla, add just a nice line of crema, layer that on, take a piece of our fried fish. We're gonna add a little bit of shredded cabbage, a dollop of salsa verde, a little bit of cilantro, a fresh spritz of lime, and we have our beautiful beer-battered fish tacos. This is super simple and easy to make at home, and I hope you get to enjoy it, maybe on a Taco Tuesday with some friends or family, but it's time for me to enjoy them. So let's take a bite. The fish, perfectly flaky, that texture that we want when it's fully cooked through. The outside is super crispy and nice. We have that creamy crema and a little nice bite and citrus from the salsa verde and a nice kind of crunch from the cabbage. Yeah, I'm gonna need another bite.